Have you ever stopped to think that maybe you have a superpower hidden inside you? Calm down. I'm not talking about shooting rays from your eyes or flying around, although that would be very useful in traffic. I'm talking about that talent, that strength, that creativity that sometimes gets locked behind an invisible door and for some reason you left the key at home. John was an expert at procrastinating. He had brilliant ideas, but he always kept them in a drawer labeled, "I'll do that later." Want to write a book? Later. Learn an instrument? Later. Start exercising? Maybe Monday of a year that hasn't even started yet. One day, after yet another episode of professional level procrastination, John collapsed onto the couch and drifted into a deep sleep. In the dream, he walked down a huge hallway full of doors. Some had funny signs. Forgotten talents. Courage of 2014. New Year's plans. Unfinished version. At the end, there was a golden door with glittering letters. Your potential. He tried to open it, but the handle was rusty. John pulled, pushed, slammed his shoulder. Nothing. He even tried blowing on it, like an old video game cartridge. Still didn't work. Then a funny old man appeared, wearing a vest full of tools. You forgot to oil your door, said the man, waving an imaginary oil can. John laughed. Door? Is this some crazy dream? The Guardian replied, No, it's just your conscience trying to get your attention before you waste another year. He explained that every person is born with incredible abilities, but if they aren't used, they begin to rust. Your potential doesn't disappear, it just gets lazy. It needs movement. It needs courage to turn the doorknob. John woke up to the sound of his alarm clock, which, coincidentally, was playing Eye of the Tiger. He sat up in bed, scratched his head, and muttered, WD-40 for the soul, that's what I need. He realized he was waiting for motivation to fall from the sky, when what he really needed was to start even if he was afraid of making mistakes. The biggest obstacle wasn't a lack of talent, it was indecision itself. That morning, John pulled out a dusty notebook he had bought years before to write down ideas. He wrote just one sentence, Today, I begin to unlock the door. It wasn't a great feat, but it was a sign of life. In the afternoon, he decided to take a short walk, nothing heroic, just 15 minutes. As he walked, he realized something funny. The world hadn't exploded because he was trying something new. Nobody laughed. Nobody judged. On the contrary, people seemed to smile at him more. Or maybe it was just his own smile appearing after a long time. A few days later, John stumbled upon a free guitar lesson in the park. He had never strummed anything other than a doorbell, but he decided to give it a try. It was a sonic disaster, like an angry cat dueling with a duck. Even so, he laughed so hard he forgot his shame. And it was in that laughter that he realized, the path to unlocking potential doesn't have to be serious all the time. Sometimes, a little silliness is what keeps you going. There's no perfect manual, just practice, experimentation, adjustments, and, of course, patience with yourself. Hidden potential isn't a treasure chest someone hands you fully unlocked. It's a construction, a training, a series of small choices made with courage and, whenever possible, with a smile on your face. Maybe today's the perfect day to turn your own doorknob, even if it makes a funny creaking noise. If this story brought a smile to your face or reminded you of something you've kept hidden, leave a comment below. Which door do you want to open this week? And of course, share this video with someone who needs a little push to unlock their potential.